Hello, my name is Stephen Thane. In my last message, I talked about priorities. Today, I'd like to build on that by talking about messaging. The biggest drivers of state budget and our culture are education, healthcare, and social programs. And let's be honest, these are areas where Republicans have often struggled and hesitated to fully engage. Why? Because these systems are built upon big government principles that don't align with our ideals. And as a result, our messaging in these areas has been unclear or often ineffective. I also believe there's another challenge we need to recognize. At times when Republicans talk about the size and role of government and how far it has moved from the vision of our founders, it can come across in a tone of frustration or even anger. But many voters, especially independents and moderates, are less political. They're not looking for frustration, they're looking for solutions. They want to know that we understand their concerns and that we care about helping people succeed and that our limited government ideals work well in a modern world. And that's why I believe messaging may be our greatest weakness and at the same time our greatest opportunity. If we can clearly and confidently explain our principles and how they apply to issues that voters are concerned about in a tone that invites rather than divides, we can earn the trust of independent, moderate voters and fundamentally change the political landscape. Because our ideas are not just better, they're more compassionate. We trust people, we believe in their potential, and we want to see them grow stronger and more independent. We should focus on opportunity, on removing obstacles, and on helping individuals succeed. So let me give a couple of examples. In education, we recognize that public schools work for many families, but not for all. So our message could be twofold: to continue to improve the system we have, while also expanding options for parents who want something different. We believe parents should have choices because no one understands a child's needs better than their own family. In poverty, our messaging could center on growth and progress. We believe people are capable, and our current system does not encourage personal growth as it should. Our goal should not be to manage poverty, but to reduce it by helping more people move toward independence. The debate over what this looks like will follow. In healthcare, we should be willing to think differently. There are practical, reasonable changes we can make, like allowing more flexible insurance options that reward individuals for making positive lifestyle choices. We could leverage natural consequences to encourage better lifestyle choices, rather than maintaining systems that reward poor choices. These are not radical ideas. They're reasonable, compassionate, and rooted in the belief that government-created incentives make a difference for good or ill. And that's the message that invites dialogue and solutions. And as we move forward, let's debate in a way that sharpens ideas, not fractures relationships. If we can communicate these principles clearly and effectively, we won't just win elections, we'll expand our coalition and be more likely to implement our shared limited government principles. Finally, I believe it is a great blessing to live in the United States. The ideals of limited government have reshaped the world and lifted billions out of poverty. We have been given extraordinary opportunities, freedoms, and responsibilities. It is an honor to live in this country, and an even greater honor to work to protect it. Let's never lose sight of our sense of gratitude for the time and place we live in, and let's share that love of country with others as we work together to preserve and strengthen it for the future. Thank you so much for your time.